Good morning. Yesterday, if any of you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've seen that I got a new piece of equipment yesterday. This is an iGallup, and I haven't used it much, but I thought I'd do a quick overview of how it works and give a review of sorts of it. So I've been wanting I've been wanting something like this for a while. It's supposed to imitate the feeling of being on a horse, and you can, they market it as like a core workout, and you can use it as a way to, fit, like if you are an equestrian, you can use it to work on riding issues that you might have if you don't want to do it on the back of a horse. So it's kind of cool, but I just want to give an overview of how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and sit on it. So there's a power button in the back, and then there's a power button here on this little handle thing. And if you hit that power button, it starts up. And then you have 4 different settings to choose from, and they're called the Trot, the Gallop, the Race, and then Circuit. There's really small print, so it's hard to see. Circuit, which just cycles through the other 3 kind of randomly, which is kind of fun. And I will say that my 5-year-old got on this just like 2 minutes before this video, and he said it was really fun, and he said it felt like a horse. I got some comments when I posted this that they don't feel anything like a horse, but I'm gonna go through the settings now and let you know what each one feels like and kind of show you how it works. So I'm gonna start it up. This is what they call the Trot, and I actually think it feels more like, it actually does feel a little bit like, it doesn't feel like a trot. It feels more like sitting on an active walking large gaited horse. Like it kind of feels like my Frisian when she's actually walking forward, which she doesn't do all that often because she's lazy. But so that's what their trot setting feels like, is more like a big gaited active walk. And I actually think it does a pretty good job of feeling like that. So the next setting is the Gallop, which I would say feels more like a trot on like a small gaited horse. So like it feels kind of like my little, it feels more like my little draft cross mare. It definitely doesn't give you the same bounce as, as like a big warm blood or something would have, but it does kind of have a similar feel to like a smooth gaited, small gaited horse trot. It's not going to imitate like my Frisian's trot or a big warm blood's trot at all. But it does feel it feels a little bit like Quinn's trot. So the next setting is the Race. And I think it's supposed to be more of a canter, but it just feels like a faster trot. I wouldn't say that it really imitates a canter at all. But you can definitely, I think putting someone on this who isn't necessarily in shape for riding, it would give them a pretty good core workout. And so again, it seems like it moves the same way, it just keeps going faster and faster. And the last setting is the Circuit. So it's going to do slow, now it's doing the Gallop and the Race. And it seems to cycle through pretty randomly. It's pretty funny. It catches you off guard, for sure, because it does it totally randomly. So that's pretty much it. That's how it, and then just hit this power button for it to stop. I actually think it's kind of a cool piece of machinery. It does, you know, it doesn't feel exactly like a horse, but you're not going to, I mean, one, you're not going to be able to recreate exactly what a horse feels like with something like this anyway. And you're sitting not quite in the position you would be sitting in. I've seen people or read about people putting saddles on this. I'm going to see if that works. I'm going to try that out and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, one, you're not going to be able to recreate exactly what a horse feels like. And two, all horses feel a little bit different. So like I said, you know, it's not going to feel like one type of horse, but it does feel similar to a different type of horse. So, but I do think that it will be a nifty piece to have. I'm going to do some research and find some different exercises to do with it. I didn't buy it new, I bought it used, so it didn't come with the little booklet that it's supposed to come with that gives you like exercise ideas and stuff. So I'm going to do some research and find some good exercise ideas. I'll probably do another video on those at some point. But I'm excited, and I think it'll be an interesting and fun piece of equipment to have. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And you know, I will say my husband got on it yesterday and he kind of had a hard time sitting on it. You know, I ride all the time, so it didn't feel like much to me. My 5-year-old thought it was pretty fun, but he rides too. So my husband's never sat on a horse, so he thought it was weird and kind of had a hard time sitting there. So I think it will be I think it's going to be a cool core thing for people who don't ride, and I think it'll be a cool thing for people who do ride to maybe work on some things that they can't work out on the back of a horse, because it does give a similar feel. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you know, you please hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel, share this video, and have a good day, everyone.